Hey everybody, this is Frill. Welcome back to our playthrough of Extended Timeline World War II as the German Reich. So in the last episode we conquered all of the Netherlands here in Europe, and we also conquered several provinces of the French on the border here, all the way up to Calais. We had the unfortunate news of the passing of the Führer. We now have Führer Maximilian Angerman, who has an admin skill of 2, diplomatic skill of 3, and military skill of 5, so the diplo and the military is a little bit higher than the previous, so that'll be good for us. This annexed subject -3 should be ending here soon for us, and our next military ambition is to change the government of Hungary and go ahead and vassalize them and try to make them the power here in the Balkans and Eastern Europe going forward. So let's go ahead and start progressing time. We do have some rebel issues. We're coring things up. We should be able to spend our military power here. In 1960, we'll no longer take any hit on our military power when we try to invest it in our tech, so I'll do that as soon as we can. We're saving up our diplo power, admin power, in case we need it. We'll need our diplomatic power when we go into Hungary here shortly. Building a bunch of battleships. We're building a bunch of courthouses as well across the land to deal with our rebels that are all around. So yeah, we will declare war. We have a truce with Hungary because we broke our alliance with them until March of 1960. So not before long, we will go ahead and declare that war. So let me go ahead and actually start moving some units to the border here. Now, I really need to build some more infantry. Our army stacks are what we had from the beginning, and they have way too many tanks on them, so not ideal. So I wanted to build some more infantry to kind of spread that out. Okay, we had a trade war, and we lost some diplomatic power. That's okay, I suppose, because we have so much of it. Alright, so we also cored up a bunch more provinces. I think that's the rest of them, and we finished off our mission. So in terms of the next mission we should do, rival or rival should be our friend. So what is our... Obviously they're communist, but in this game we don't really... Actually, the Chinese changed to a... maybe they were always a republic in this particular playthrough, and I just really haven't been paying attention. So that's not the end of the world. We can improve our relations with them. The Japanese wouldn't be all that happy about it, but let's go ahead. We could always use some bonuses to diplomacy and the prestige, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Creating a proper fleet, that's probably our next step. So let's go ahead. Bring home this diplomat from... Let's go ahead and bring it home from Manchukuo, because that's sort of a pointless thing to be doing since they're a vassal of the Japanese. So yeah, interesting. I did not know that the Chinese had gone republic, so... Kind of explains why they really haven't been warring with the Japanese all that much. So I am taking a little bit of attrition here in this province, so let me actually just move some tanks out of this stack. We're going to probably move to like 16 here, and let me move them here. And actually, let's go ahead and build a stack of infantry. We've got army group infantry. Okay, so I think I told them to go there, so they'll build and rally there. And actually, let's go ahead and build another one. And have them... I'll just rally here, I guess. Okay, and we can also invest in our military tech, since it is past 1960 now. It's only going to cost us 286, so we can improve our tank at this point. And we will certainly go with the Leopard tank. Leopard 2, it's a good one. Since that is the German tank from the pool there, it's not really an option otherwise. Okay, we've got that free diplomat, so let's put them over in China. Improve our relations. They are at war with Portugal, apparently. That's okay with us. Looks like we've got some... Well, speaking of that, we've got some rebels that we need to deal with, so... Let me go ahead... Actually, I'll merge these armies up. And then I'll attack this 74k stack. Not before, though, just to be safe here. Probably going to take some pretty big manpower hit, but that's okay. We will get a crossing penalty. Is there a better place to cross from? Let's try something else. Would these guys take a crossing penalty? Apparently not. Did not want them to attack, though. Oops. Speaking of manpower loss. Okay, we arrived and we'll be okay. So our truce will be coming up. It might have already passed, but we'll deal with these rebels here before we do anything else. Let me not send this smaller army. Okay, they took control. No doubt they were going to. And once we deal with this, we'll go ahead. Let's actually, we're going to need to split this army into two. Okay, yeah, our truce has ended, and actually we had a great advisor die as well. Our diplomatic advisor, I think, let's see. I'd rather just go with our maximums on all these at this point. We have so much money that we might as well. So let's just go better relations over time. That works for us. Okay, we sieged all of those out. Let's put our best general on... What was his name? What was this guy? He was Wenzel Edelman, so that is the best guy. The 3-star. His siege is not good, but everything else is pretty decent. And wait for these, all of our army stacks to build up here, and then we'll go ahead and declare this war. Shouldn't take long. Actually, I'm almost thinking to not even wait for that, but I think probably the smartest thing to do would be to wait. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's watch our rebel issues here. We're about to build all these battleships over here too. I'll build another stack of 30 here shortly. And this time I'll build them as a group so that we're not... I think we're building them all scattered around the coastal regions there. Okay, so these guys... 32 do not have any rockets on them, so let's add a few rockets to them. Just pulling them off these groups here. Let's do like 5. And these guys won't have any tanks either, so maybe we should pull some tanks off of this group. Yeah, let's do that. Pull about 9 off. Or Leopard tanks. Nice upgrade over the old Churchills. Okay, we are actually taking attrition in this province, so let's move him to which province would not take attrition. Probably up here, yeah. Okay. Probably move these guys back down there and have those guys do that. So yeah, when the Führer died, we did take a stability hit, but our stability is still quite good. Thinking to build some courthouses if we can. We always build them all across the occupied territory. We've made our mistakes and not doing this much before, so we will do that. Spend all our money doing that. Alright, I think we're about ready for this. Let's actually move these guys over to this and put a leader on them. So we're going to put Manstein on here, and he's going to have his probably his final battle here. Okay, what just happened here? Oh, okay, we just had, just like in the AI only, we have a independent Normandy. Italy just took over a good chunk of what would be, if we were being historical, might have been Vichy France. So Toulouse, Guyenne, and Provence. No Savoy, because the Italians took Savoy. Okay, so they all wanted some alliances there, but I bet they would like an alliance, but we're pretty loaded up on alliances for the moment, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and declare this war. We've got... Let's pull it off of the Saudis. And once they arrive, looks like a bunch of our battleships are finishing up out there. Maybe an idea would be... No, an idea would be to conquer Normandy. I think I like that. Would be spread fascism, vassalize Normandy. I think I'm going to do that. Let's focus on Hungary, though. So yeah, I'm not going to ally with any of those because I'm going to be changing their government here shortly. I'll deal with all these navy stacks. Maybe I should just have them all move right now. It's ugly seeing however many one stacks there were there. Okay, did I declare this war? No, I did not. So I misclick as well. So we will be doing the spread fascism. Italy will help us, but we're not going to even ask them. We'll ask them when we go into the Soviet Union. So let's attack with 2 fronts. Probably should have actually... Johann... Which guy is good at sieging? Anybody? Nobody really is. So let's actually have him head on over there. Could have been in better position. France is no longer a valid rival. Yeah, France is having some issues right now, so we don't need to set another one right now anyway. What do we want? Trade efficiency. This is until 1961, might as well just do it. If it was for 20 years, then we might have cared about it. So yeah, I've mentioned this before, but in case you haven't been watching, the plan is to vassalize Hungary, change their government, and basically also conquer all of Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, and give it to Hungary as well. So they'll become a large vassal state like I've done with RK Ostland and RK Norden up here. So that is the plan. Let's quickly move... It's an interesting route there, but let's try to get to all of their forts. Maybe I can get a better... No? Yeah, I guess we have to siege out this one. I didn't notice that fort there. This shouldn't take long at all, actually. Let's check this out. So all we're doing is vassalizing and forced government. Okay, so we'll take up to 76. So it'll take a little bit of time because it's a... time thing on these wars. Got a bunch of other battleships that are merging out. So like I said, when we do this next, we are going to build these as a group so that they only build in one place, or rally at one place. Okay, so Bulgaria declared war on Hungary. That's not going to happen. Although that might be good for us because we will inherit that war and we will be taking Bulgarian territory and giving it to the... Although now that I say that, I'll have to look at what it costs us anyway. It might be unfortunate. I know with Norway, maybe that was because we were early in the series and we didn't have that much diplomatic power and everything, so had to conserve it a little bit. So we might actually be able to finish this already. Not quite. Where are we at here? Very close. Probably need to take out their army, but I don't want to take out their army. I guess I'll just go siege. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to take out their army because we're going to be helping them here very shortly. We'll take their money, though. We'll always take their money, so that's not going to cost us very much. Cost us a little bit of diplomatic power. So there you go. They accepted our generous offer, and we will inherit this Bulgarian war Bulgarian-Hungarian imperialist war, so we'll see what we can do. They have high liberty desire. Let's just quickly look here. What are the options here? What is this going to cost us if we want to actually do this? It is going to cost us only 107 admin power, so that's what we're doing. Thank you for declaring that war, Bulgaria. Very much appreciated. We will put a diplomat on Hungary, though. I guess we can't do it for another month, though. I think Hungary, you will find that you will be very happy as a vassal. Okay, the Afghanis just westernized. Yeah, I think they'll be very happy as a vassal state of the German Reich. Although, we might have just sent some of our troops to their doom there. Did not notice that that was that big of a stack, so let's reinforce. Okay, we improved relations with Brazil. If we can get there in time, March 20th. Okay, we actually won that anyway. High liberty desire, no. We also have Belgian Separatists. I'm going to go ahead and probably spend no, 200. I don't want to do it. But let's go ahead and do that. We've got plenty of military power, so we might as well. We just spent it on our tech improvement. Okay, they must have military access through... Okay, actually, we are at war with Yugoslavia now as well. Okay, well, that works out for us too. Let's see what we can do. Do we have... Yeah, we have plenty of diplomats. I'm just going to check to see what this is going to cost us, because this could actually be quite good for us. Actually, we need to talk to Bulgaria about this, because they are the head of this whole thing. We would actually have to siege this out before we can check what that's going to cost us. Well, that's okay. Certainly a change of what I thought was going to happen in this war. We might want to actually call our allies. Let's see what we can do here. The Empire of Japan. Should we... Let me just check what the military... How large these guys' militaries are. I don't want to waste them. I want to use them when Italy's almost out of manpower. Japan, I'm not going to call them. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to call these guys. I'll use my own manpower. Because I want these guys to help us out when we actually go into someplace meaningful. Someplace that has a large army that we can actually need help with. Looks like these sieges are going pretty quick. Let's focus on this other fort over here. Okay, we've got a... So things are heating up here. We're about to go to war with the Soviet Union. I think we will accept this. If we decline, we will lose 25 prestige, so I will accept. Okay. So with that said, I think that we will be calling all of our allies in to help us. Not the Japanese, though, with this one anyway. Let's see, what do we got here? Call to arms. They will accept it. Call to arms. They will very... That was the Japanese. I won't worry about calling them. The Italians will be more than happy to accept. So... We're finally at war with the Soviet Union here. We're going to need to see what's happening here. Okay. Let's focus on finishing off Bulgaria and all this here. Okay, well, we won that battle. But it does look like we're out of time for this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We just made the world a big mess. And if you did, please hit the like button as it really helps with the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.